My dad caught my dumb self smoking. It was probably top five the most messed up things that had ever happened to me, bro. I don't know why I'm always getting caught up in the worst situations, but my dad caught my dumb ass smoking and I couldn't even deny it. I really got caught red-handed, like dead ass. There's no way I could have even denied it at that point. It was absolutely ridiculous. Now, before he actually caught me, there were multiple times where he had suspicions leading up to me actually getting caught. Like, there were numerous times where, like, I don't know what's up with my dad, but he's perfect. He is absolutely perfect at coming in at the wrong time. Like I'd be extra careful. I try my hardest, guys. Please don't just assume that I'm just slow or like I'm just terrible at hiding shit. African dads, I swear to you on everything I love, they are expert at coming in at the exact wrong time. Exactly the time that you're most vulnerable. They're always there for they just appear out of nowhere. I don't understand. I just don't get it, man. Now, it all started when my dad gave me his car, all right? He gave me his car so I can easily go to work or go to college. You know, yeah, especially when I was in college. When I was in college, he gave me the car so I can drive around more easily, you know, stuff like that. And plus, he already bought a whole nother car, so he didn't really need that Porsche for real. It was a nice ass big SUV of a Porsche, man. It was a nice car, and I was hyped, okay? But I wasn't hyped because of the nice car. I was hyped because I was about to hotbox that bitch. I do not care. I wanted to hotbox the fuck out of that car, man. I was boofing the fuck out of that whip. But keep in mind, I was trying to be very, very careful because I didn't want my dad to find out that I was smoking. All right. My mom knew at this point, but my dad did not know. Okay. My mom and dad, they do not communicate whatsoever. They do not talk to each other. I do not remember the last time they've had a normal conversation that wasn't surrounded about bills or about me being a complete disappointment. But that's getting off topic. Now, for the next couple weeks, I was just hotboxing that car every single day, man. When I was on my break at work, I was hotboxing. When it was raining outside, I was hotboxing. Even if it wasn't raining outside, I just loved hotboxing. I just loved the big cloud that I formed inside that car, bruh. I was so faded, bruh. I was breathing in weed while still puffing the gas, bruh. It was a dream come true, bruh. Like, every stoner, low-key, dreams about hotboxing their car, like especially when it's winter season, all right? But remember, guys, I was being very, very careful. I did not want my dad to find out. So, you know, I always rolled down the windows. I always sprayed Febreze, my bad. I always sprayed Febreze. I always put this like little spray where it actually like takes the odor out of the air. You know, I was very, very careful. I tried to clean up. I made sure there was no weed crumbs on the floor. I tried to make sure there was no possible way my dad could find out. But you know, knowing me, I'm always leaving some form of evidence behind. I'm never fully clean. I can never truly be clean. One day, my dad asked me to take the car to a place that he was working on. He wanted me to take the Porsche to a house that he was working on because he needed to put some equipment in it, and he needed me to drive it back to the house. I was like, okay, cool. I'll be there in such and such and such and such, right? So boom, I remember I sprayed down the car, I wiped out everything, make sure there was no weed crumbs, and I went over to the job site, right? When I got to the job site, you know, my African dad, he just kept on giving me side quest after side quest, doing all of this damn labor. Like, damn, bruh. You know, and as I was doing all this labor, I was taking a break in the living room and I was watching TV, right? He took the Porsche on a little ride, right? And I got nervous. Because, you know, when you get nervous, you start thinking, man, I probably left some shit. I know deep down, I forgot something, right? And when my dad came back into the living room, my dad was mad as shit. You can see it in his face. You know the African dad face when African dads be mad as shit? You can just tell. I was like, I did something wrong. What did I leave? And the dude was like, Booba, why the fuck are you letting your friend smoke in the damn car? Why are you leaving your friend smoke in the damn car? I see this joint under the damn seat. And I was like, fuck. Damn it, bruh. Damn it, that nigga caught my dumb ass. And I was like, I'm gonna take the car away. What type of nonsense is this, yeah? What type of nonsense is this? If the cops pull you over, guess who's gonna get locked up? You, because they can smell the weed in the car. Stop having your friends smoke in the car, booba. Damn you. I should have sent you back to Africa. This man was going off on me, chewing me the fuck out. And all I had to do was just sit there and just look sad, bruh. I just had to sit there and look sad, bruh. Like I couldn't even be mad because I just got caught up, bruh. I don't know how I left that joint under the seats. But keep in mind, notice how he didn't say me, that I was smoking. I think that at this point, he was denial. He did not want to believe that I was actually smoking weed. He just kept on saying, don't have your friends smoke in the car. All right, stop having niggas smoke inside the car. Right? So I was like, oh, so he don't think I'm actually smoking for real. He thinks it's just my friends. All right? That's also a good thing, but also a really bad thing. Because if he finds out that I'm the one that's actually boofing up the car, he's going to even be more madder than he was before. So this is how I knew I had to be extra careful. I cannot slip up no more, bro. This is the only time I can ever get caught up for real. Now, another time that I got caught up is when me and my dad was driving in the car together, all right? I was in the driver's seat and my phone was on CarPlay, all right? Now, when my phone was on CarPlay, my homie started calling up my phone, all right? And it's the homie that I smoke with from time to time, you know? And I was scared because it's super risky. It's super risky. I don't know why my dumbass decided to answer the phone, but I was just so urgent to talk to this nigga because I ain't talked to him for so long, right? So I ain't think that it was going to be anything bad for real. I wish that we set up like a code or something. I wish we could set like a code to where like if anybody's nearby, we don't say nothing crazy. But nonetheless, I answered the phone and I was like, yo, what's good, Brody? What's good? And he was like, yo, BC, what's good, my Negro? Already we're off to a bad start. My dad is looking at me, staring at me on the side of my face, right? And I was like, how you doing, man? You doing good? You doing good? He was like, yeah. And yo, BC, I got some gas, boy. I got some weed. What's up? I immediately hang up. Oh my gosh, the stare down that my African father had given me. You know when you can feel someone staring right next to your face, and you can see, you can just tell the pure anger that was levitating off of his body. Poopa, what the fuck is this? What I tell you? What I tell you about hanging around with niggas like this? What I tell you? I can't believe you. I'm gonna send you back to Africa. I swear I'm gonna send you back to Africa. I can't stand you. This man went off on me in this car. I was scared. I was swerving a little bit because how anxious I was, bro. I was terrible. I was about to crash us. I was gonna crash into a damn telephone pole. Then a couple weeks after that, the Porsche that I was driving in had broken down. One day, my dad was driving the Porsche, and all of a sudden, the engine started smoking. The engine started smoking, and I thought the bitch was going to blow up. I thought the damn car was going to blow up. The Porsche was unredeemable. Like, he couldn't even fix it for real. But don't worry, because a couple weeks after that, my dad found a car from a friend. All right? He got that car from a friend, and he gave that car to me. And I was like, bro, thank you, Pop. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Because I actually really needed it for my job, right? But he only gave me one condition. He said, do not have no niggas smoking in the damn car. Okay? Do not smoke in the car, all right? I'm not going to tell you again, all right? Do not smoke in the car. And I need $200 a month in car insurance. And I was like, okay, fine, I will not smoke in the car. Knowing damn well I was fucking lying. I was already thinking about hotboxing. But you know what? I didn't smoke in the car. You know, I didn't need to. I was just going to smoke outside. I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll smoke outside. I can't keep getting caught up. So you know what? I'm not going to smoke in the car. But then winter season came around. You guys know how cold it be outside, bruh. I am not about to smoke in fucking 20-degree weather. It's way too cold outside, all right? I was gonna catch hypothermia. I was gonna catch hypothermia, bro. So I was like, damn, I don't want a hot box, but you know what? Maybe this one time won't hurt. And then that one time turned into two, and then two turned it, and I just started hotboxing all over again, man. Listen, guys, I tried, okay? I tried my hardest not to smoke, but it was just way too cold outside. It was way too cold. Maryland weather, it's the worst. It'd be legit 12 degrees outside. Like, I'd be shivering. I'd be shivering while I'm trying to hit that joint, man. No, bruh, I can't. I couldn't do it, man. I had to hotbox. But you know what? I tried to be very, very careful during this time. I tried to be extremely careful. I did it at a particular time where I know both of my parents were going to be asleep. I tried to air that bitch out. I tried to spray Febreze. I tried to make sure there was no possible way of me getting caught. But you know me, I'm always leaving some form of evidence. I'm always messing up, or my dad is just a lot smarter than I thought he was. This man is slick. This man be watching when I don't even realize that he be watching, bro. He got eyes on the back of his head, bro. One night, I was hotboxing. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. And I was like, okay, both my parents are asleep. It's a perfect time to get fried before going to sleep, right? So, boom, I leave my bedroom. I head to my car. I started hotboxing. I was having the time of my life. I was bumping music. Everything was going so well. Everything was going great. And as I was about to leave, I was like, fuck. I was airing the bitch out, but I didn't have no Febreze. Because normally I was going to spray after I was done smoking, but I forgot the Febreze back in my bedroom, right? And I was like, damn, I don't want to go to my bedroom and then come all the way out and just to spray the car, you know, because once I get in my warm room and in my warm bed, why the fuck would I want to go back out in 30-degree weather? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, you know what? Forget about it. I'll just spray it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to spray the car and everything's going to be good. Tomorrow morning, all right? I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. That was the worst mistake I ever did. Because number one, I overslept, okay? I woke up at fucking 12 p.m. in the afternoon, right? The next morning, I wake up 12 p.m. in the afternoon. I look out in the driveway. My car has disappeared from the fucking driveway. My car is completely gone. The spot that I left my car in has disappeared. It is completely empty. Now, first thing in my head, I'm like, dude, I just got fucking robbed. Someone just robbed me. My car is gone, right? So I'm over here panicking. I call my dad. I was like, Dad, someone took my car. My car is missing, right? But then as I go downstairs in the living room, I see all the things that I had in the car was scattered all over the floor. My clothes, the snacks I had all up in the car, my gum, all of it was scattered on the floor. And then I realized, dude, I think my dad took my car. My dad took my car. But I'm like, dude, how did he take my car when I'm the one who has the key, right? A couple minutes later, my dad calls me, and I told my dad, I was like, Dad, my car has disappeared, and he was like, yeah, I know why it's gone. I took it, and I was like, you took the car? Yes, I had a spare key. I have 2 keys for the car, and I was like, but Dad, why'd you take my car? What I tell you about smoking in the car? You think I didn't know? I was watching you for the last 2 weeks. You think I didn't know? I was watching you through the window hotbox the fucking car. You're not slick. I told you not to hotbox in the damn car. And I was like, this dude was watching me for 2 weeks. He was up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, watching me smoke up in the car, dude. I thought I was being slick. I was not slick whatsoever. Dude, the dude was watching me for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, dude. This is like the biggest L ever, dog. Oh my, I was better off moving spots. Why did I do it in the driveway? I'm like, oh my God. I should have known. African dads don't go to sleep. They don't sleep. They don't know what sleep is. Nigga, he be up 24/7. Oh my goodness, man. I did not see that car for weeks, bro. He took that car away for weeks. I didn't see that car for a good minute. And now it's time to tell you the time I got caught red-handed. Like at this point, there was no way to deny it at this point. I got caught red-handed. So one day, right, I wanted to smoke. This was like a month after I got caught hotboxing, right? And I was like, you know what? I was gonna take a little break of smoking because my tolerance was really high. And right now, I'm just not trying to get caught up no more, right? But one day I was fiending. I was feeling so bad. I just needed to feel a little buzz, just a little buzz. You know what I'm saying, right? So boom, I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna start rolling up. But on this particular day, it was windy as hell, okay? Have you guys ever tried to roll up and it was windy as hell outside? Like, that is basically mission impossible. Nobody, not even Wiz Khalifa could do some shit like that, bro. It's extremely hard to roll up and it's be so windy outside. Like, it'd be so annoying to do it. So I was like, man, I don't want to roll up outside because it's going to be hard as shit to roll up. So I was like, I had an idea. What if I just roll up in the garage really, really quickly and then go outside and smoke, right? Around this time, this is when my dad comes around for his break at 2 o'clock, right? But he usually comes home at 2 o'clock on the dot. So I'm like, okay, bet. If he doesn't come home at 2 o'clock on the dot, then that means he'll probably take his break around 3 o'clock, right? This is my mentality, right? So it was like, boom. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait till 2 o'clock. If he doesn't come around that time, then I'm good. He'll probably take his break at 3 o'clock. So boom, I was like, all right, bet. So 2 o'clock hits, he still isn't in the driveway, right? So I was like, boo, all right, bet, I'm about to roll up real quick, real quick. So I grab all my shit, I hit in the garage and I start rolling up, right? As I'm rolling up, I'm like, hold on. I hear somebody outside. I hear somebody outside the garage door. And I was like, maybe that's my neighbor, right? But then I hear it, a particular sound that is associated with your dad. Like you just know he's in the vicinity. Like my spidey senses were tingling. He's in the vicinity, right? So boom, I get out the garage and I go to the front door to look outside the window and I see my dad's car right outside the driveway. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And I was like, this is the worst ever. I don't know what to do. I can't run into the garage. I'm not going to make it in time. I see this dude walking towards the front door and I tried to lock it. I tried to mess with the lock, but the dude had a key. He had a key and he was easily able to open the door. I start scattering to the garage. I tried to run. I tried to hide the weed, but I just didn't have enough time. I didn't have enough time. So boom, my dad enters the kitchen, right? I hop out the garage. I was like, oh, hey, Dad. Hey, how you doing, man? How's it going? And instantly, my dad knew something was wrong. He was like, I'm good. What you doing? Why you never come say hi to me? What's going on? What you doing? And I'm like, I ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling, dude. I just want to see how you doing. You're going off to work. I tried to get him away from the garage as fast as possible, right? And I was like, so Dad, by the way, something is wrong with the sink. The sink is not, functioning correctly. I don't know why. I tried to get him away from the garage as the best as I can. He was like, man, okay, I'm going to go to the garage. I'm going to look for my equipment to see if I can fix it. I was like, no, don't do that, please. Don't go in the garage. Please. I beg. And it's like, why you don't want to go to the garage for? What you doing in there? I'm not doing nothing. I'm just saying, you don't need it. You have all the equipment right here. He's like, nah, bro, if I need to look at it in a particular way. Let me go in the garage. Let me grab my shit. And I was like, Dad, please don't go in the garage, bro. And no, but I was saying this internally in my head, dude. And as he entered the garage, I was finished. Oh, my lahi. Oh. Oh my goodness. Amanike, it's over for me. It's done. I tried to run away, bro. I tried to walk away. I tried to leave the house. And all I hear was, Booba! Get your ass in here now! And I was like, yep, I'm just going to accept my fate. It's over with. I come back in the kitchen and I see him holding the tray full of weed. I had blunts, I had a lighter, I had a bunch of weed. Dude, it was, oh my gosh. I can't deny it at this point. Caught red-handed. And my dad just looked at me. He wasn't even mad. He just looked at me and he just said, and on top of that, you're a fucking crackhead. You're a fucking crackhead. What the fuck is this? Booba, what the fuck is this? Why? Why in the garage? Why? I couldn't say nothing. I just stood there and said nothing. What can I say? What can I possibly say to make this right? I can't. I can't. My dad just looked at me. Go outside to smoke. Do not smoke in the damn house. If you're gonna smoke, go outside. Go do your crackhead business outside. All right? Stop smoking in the house. And I was like, okay, Dad. All right, man. You got it, bro. You got it. He grabbed my shit. He threw it all in the trash, dude. Man, it was a real sad day, bruh. It was just a really, really sad day. You know what? And you know what? From that moment forward, I just started using carts. That's it. I was done with flour, bruh. Flour has brought me the most stress in my whole entire life, man. Seriously, man. Like, I'm done with flour. Carts is the new move now going into 2026, man. But anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it. If you did not, like it anyway. Subscribe, view, favorite, all right? I'm sorry for the lackluster uploads. I know I have not been consistent. But you know what? This summer, I'm about to go crazy, bro. I got a lot of videos coming over. And let me know what type of videos you want, because I want to do 2K videos. But every time I upload a 2K video, you guys don't like that shit, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like, I like playing 2K, bro. Like, let me play some 2K, bro. Like, and, invest in my 2K videos. I promise you it's entertaining, all right? But anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Real Rap shit is out now. Go listen to it on YouTube and SoundCloud. And yeah, BC out, bitch ass nigga.